Hello, YT subscribers. I am Sportscaster89. Welcome to the Monday edition of our Sports Report. I produce sports reports daily for you all on my channel. I am Sportscaster89. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button on the right-hand side where you get all my live videos when I do my reports. I do my sports reports daily. I produce them on my own. I wear my jersey depending upon the sport that I'm doing a lot today. So here are the things we're going to cover today in our report. We're going to cover the Masters. Masters went on this weekend. We're going to congratulate Hideki Matsuyama. We're going to hear from the Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama, what he has to say about winning the whole entire tournament. Well, Zalatoris only came within a shot of winning the Masters. He lost by a stroke, 9 under par. Hideki Matsuyama wins the tournament, becoming the first Japanese-born PGA player to win the tournament. We're going to hear from Hideki Matsuyama on how he's feeling after winning the Masters yesterday by a stroke over Will Zalatoris, the rookie in the PGA Tour. So congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama. We're going to cover that today. We're also going to cover the NBA. We're going to cover the NHL, and we'll do the sports docket for you all on what's going on this evening in the NBA and also around the National Hockey League. And we'll also do some baseball as well. We had a lot of games yesterday afternoon around the majors. We also had a game last night between the Phillies and the Braves. We'll do the highlights of all these games. We'll do a sports menu of what's going on in and around the majors tonight. So this is what we're covering today. I am Sportscaster89. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Sports Report. If you all are just hopping on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel before we get started. I educate you on what's going on in and around the sports world. I inform you on what's going on, and I also entertain you all with what's going on in and around the sports world. You don't have time to watch sports. I'm your man that's going to do the reports for you all daily. I am Sportscaster89, so please, if you're able to donate, please do. I want to continue to do all this for you all on a regular basis so I can continue showing this to everybody around Special Olympics. You know, I want to get national recognition for all my reports because this is what you're doing now, you know, since we're all being stuck at home. So I produce my own sports reports. I am Sportscaster89. With that said, you guys, let us get started with today's sports report. And we're going to start with the Masters. Hideki Matsuyama becomes the first Japanese golfer to win the Masters. He pulls it off, he made history on Sunday. Tiger Woods tweeted congratulations to him. Will Zalatoris came within a shot of winning the Masters for the first time as a rookie. So an impressive showing yesterday by Will Zalatoris, the PGA Tour rookie from the U.S., came within one shot of Matsuyama. So with that said, you guys, congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama. Speaking of that, let's hear from the victorious Hideki Matsuyama on how it felt to him winning the Masters.
Personal loan with SoFi, and it's significant. Can anyone mount a late Sunday charge? Well, Xander Schauffele and that group, they grinded over this club and they picked the right one. This is coming off a birdie at the 12th. This thing is all over.
Xander Schauffele had a chance. Will Zalatoris, like I said, you guys, came within one shot of the Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama. Congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama, becoming the first Japanese player in the PGA to win the Masters. He got tweeted congratulations from Tiger Woods, who's still recovering right now in Florida, as you all know. So congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama for winning the Masters yesterday. We're just going through the highlights if you all are just tuning in today on the Monday edition of Sports Report. I am Sportscaster89. We are covering the Masters tournament for you all today. We're covering the NHL. We're covering the NBA. We're covering the MLB today as well. We'll do the sports menu for you all, what's going on tonight in the National Hockey League, the NBA, and Major League Baseball. So stick and stay with yours truly, Sportscaster 89 on my channel. This is a sports report today. We're getting started with the Masters. We're showing you the highlights from yesterday's Masters, the final round. Hideki Matsuyama becomes the first Japanese-born player in the PGA to win the Masters. So we'll hear from him right after this highlight. So I'm going to keep myself quiet so they can continue rolling the highlight. And we will hear from the Masters champion right now, Hideki Matsuyama. Here it is.
Anything can still happen. It's a two-stroke deficit. Xander's on the tee, and anything did happen. After this shot, when he got finished, he said he hit an 8-iron absolutely perfectly. He misjudged the wind. He thought it was helping. It was hurting a little bit. It comes up about 10 yards short, and that's the 10 yards that cost him the tournament. It rolls in, and he ends up making the 26th and final triple or worse. Meanwhile, Will Zalatoris trying to post 9 under. What a magnificent Masters debut. Bunker to bunker.
Will Zalatoris, I tell you, he had a phenomenal Masters debut. Shooting 9 under par, was only one shot behind the champion, Hideki Matsuyama. So impressive swing by Will Zalatoris. Very impressive. He's a rookie. He'll be back for sure next year in the Masters. He'll be in other tournaments, I'm sure. What an impressive showing yesterday by Will Zalatoris, the rookie from the U.S. Very impressive yesterday. Shot 9 under. Was a shot behind the Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama. Let's hear from Hideki Matsuyama.
The caddy always keeps the flag, right? So the caddy's going to keep the flag, but this hat tip and bow is for respect to this course and the Masters. Shota Hayafuji, his caddy. Really neat moment there.
Dustin Johnson pulling on the green jacket. Congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama becoming the first Japanese-born PGA player to win the Masters. Speaking of which,
next year on Tuesday night. So the leaderboard looks like this. At the end, it's just a one-stroke victory. Will Zalatoris solo second in his first ever appearance. He'll be coming back. Jordan Spieth could never really get it going. Xander Schauffele has his 6th top 5 finish in a major championship. Can anyone?
All right, you guys, let us hear from Hideki Matsuyama after winning the Masters. We did the highlight. Now let's hear from the Masters champion himself. I'm going to put it on YouTube, guys, and you'll hear from the winner of the Masters yesterday, Hideki Matsuyama. Bear with me, guys. All right. All right, guys, let's hear from Hideki Matsuyama after winning the Masters yesterday. All right, let's hear from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to welcome our 2021 Masters champion, our first champion from Japan, Hideki Matsuyama. Hideki, 10 years ago, we welcomed you to the Masters as the winner of the Asia Pacific Amateur Championship. When you finished low amateur, we knew it was only the beginning of a long career competing at Augusta National. Today, seeing you slip on the green jacket and after an incredible performance, we couldn't be more proud. And I know the 126 million people in Japan waking up to the nation's first Masters champion couldn't be prouder as well. Congratulations on your historic accomplishment. We'll now take some questions. Doug.
Becky, why did you go for the green on 15, and what were you thinking when you stood on the 16th tee and your lead was only 2 shots?
そうですね、15番の終わった時点で、13番のボードを見て、ザンダーが、3打差か4打差、4打差で、15番入ったんで、ザンダーが3連続バーディーだったので、流れが絶対良くなってると思ったので、そこで4打差あっても、積極的にいかないで。
You guys are listening to the Sports Report on this Monday edition. I'm Sportscaster 89 right now. You're listening to Hideki Matsuyama winning the Masters yesterday, the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters, to ever put on the green jacket. So you're listening to the winner of the Masters yesterday, Hideki Matsuyama, being the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters. So you're listening to the press conference from yesterday as Hideki Matsuyama won the 2021 Masters yesterday by 1 stroke over Will Zalatoris of the U.S. So you're listening to the translator for Hideki Matsuyama, the 2021 Masters champion, on this Monday edition of the Sports Report. I am Sportscaster 89.
Stood on the 16th tee with a 2-stroke lead, and unfortunately for Xander, he found the water with his tee shot, and then I played safe to the right of the green at 16.
Benjamin.
Becky, you might know what I'm going to ask because I asked it a million times before, but you dodged the question a few times. Are you now the greatest golfer out of Japan? Do you feel
Here's his response to that. Listen, guys.
Done this, being the first person from Japan to win a men's major golf tournament.
今回も同じ質問と今、秀樹が自分の心でやっぱり日本の今まで一番トップのプロと思ってますか？
そうですね、それは一概には言えないですけど、このメジャーを勝ったっていうことでは誰も嫌だったので、そういう意味では一番になったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
I can't say I'm the greatest. However, I'm the first to win a major. And if that's the bar, then I've said it.
Congratulations. Do you realize how big of a hero you are to young kids all around the world, especially to those who are in Japan waking up to you wearing ake? How does that make you?
若い人たち、日本の若い人たちに対して、秀樹が本当に広く、そして今日の朝起きて、秀樹がマスターチャンピオンになって、どんな気持ちですか？
そうですね、僕がここで、勝ったことで、今、テレビを見ている子供たちが、5年後、10年後、ここの舞台に立って、その子たちと、トップで争えることができたらすごく幸せですし、そのためにはまだまだ僕もこれから先、勝っていかないといけないと思うので、頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, it's thrilling to think that there are a lot of youngsters in Japan watching today. Hopefully in 5-10 years, when they get a little older, and hopefully some of them will be competing on the world stage. But I still have a lot of years left, so
you guys are listening to
compete against me still. So
the piece about Hideki Matsuyama becoming the first Japanese to win the Masters yesterday. Congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama, well deserved, winning by a stroke over Will Zalatoris, the rookie from the U.S. Impressive showing yesterday. I showed the highlight. He shot 9 under par, was only a shot shy of the Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama. Like I said, you guys, today's sports report, we're covering the Masters. We're doing it right now. Next, we're going to cover the NHL. Then we're going to cover the MLB. Then we're going to cover the NBA. We're going to give you the sports menu for this evening in hockey, in basketball, and in baseball as well. So stick and stay right here on the sports report. We're going to do that today. And then we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. Another edition of sports report, NHL, NBA, MLB. We're going to do highlights from those games. We'll give you the sports menu for the Tuesday edition tomorrow as well. So that's what we're covering this week. We're covering the NHL, the NBA, Major League Baseball this week, all week long. Masters was yesterday. Hideki Matsuyama becomes the first Japanese-born player to win the Masters in the PGA Tour. So congrats to him. You're just listening to the Masters press conference from yesterday from Hideki Matsuyama and his translator as well. So we're going to listen to a little bit more of this, and then we're going to shift our focus to the NHL. And we have a lot of hockey highlights to do as well. So stick and stay with that as well. And Major League Baseball and the NBA. That's what we're covering today on the Monday edition of Sports Report. Sportscaster Unite on my YouTube channel. So those of you on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. On the right-hand side, you get the notification button on the right-hand side. If you want all my videos when I go live, please subscribe to my channel. Please donate if you're able. No matter the donation, how small, how big it is, I want to continue to do my sports reports for you all on a daily basis. I inform you guys on what's going on in sports. I entertain you on what's going on in sports, and I educate you on what's going on in sports. Those are the three things that I do in my sports reports daily. So I want to continue to do this with you all. So please, if you're able, donate. Please. No matter how big the donation is or how small, I want to continue to do these reports for you all on a regular basis every day. So please, if you're able, donate on my channel. I am Sportscaster89 on my YouTube channel, at Sportscaster89. You go on YouTube, you find my name, Sportscaster89. You subscribe, you donate. I need donations so I can continue to do my reports for you all on a daily basis. Thank you so much for sticking and staying on my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to those who are able to donate. Please do if you can. Please donate. I need to continue to do my reports on a daily basis. I produce these every day online on my YouTube channel at Sportscaster89. I am Sportscaster89. When you find me on YouTube, you can please like and subscribe. I share this on all my social media platforms. I share this on my Facebook page, my Instagram, and so forth. I need donations to continue to do my reports every single day. I do my own online sports reports. I've done these every day, starting since I've been doing this since March Madness, but I continue to do this on a regular basis so I can inform you all, educate you all, entertain you all in what's going on in and around the sports world, because you don't have time to watch ESPN. You don't have time to watch FS1. You don't have time to look on your phone for all the scores and highlights and stats. You have lives. You're working. You're doing virtual meetings at home with your kids, all these things. So I inform you on what's going on in and around the world of sports on a daily basis. I call this the sports report with Sportscaster 89. That's what I call it. Sportscaster 89. That's me. That's my name on my channel. So if you come across me on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Please donate if you're able. No matter the donation, no matter how small or big it is, I would pretty much appreciate it if you could donate. I'm not forcing you all to donate, but please donate to my channel so I can continue to do my sports reports on a regular basis. Thank you very much. Sports report is still going. You're just hearing from Hideki Matsuyama. the Masters champion for 2021 yesterday, beating Will Zalatoris by a stroke. 10 under par for Hideki Matsuyama for the champion. 9 under for an impressive rookie, Will Zalatoris of the PGA Tour. So Hideki Matsuyama becomes the first Japanese-born PGA player to win the Masters ever from Japan. So congratulations once again to Hideki Matsuyama. Well-deserved. We're going to cover the NHL today. We're going to cover the NBA today as well. We're going to cover the MLB. We'll give you the sports menu for this evening across the National Hockey League, across the NBA, and around the Major League Baseball as well today. So you're still on the Sports Report with yours truly, Sportscaster 89. Hop aboard the Sports Report Express. We're still on right now. We're 20 minutes in. We're just listening to Hideki Matsuyama, the Masters champion for 2021 yesterday, defeating Will Zalatoris by a stroke, 10 under to 9 under in favor of Hideki Matsuyama over Will Zalatoris.
Maybe a lot of golfers or younger golfers too thought, well, maybe that's an impossibility. But with me doing it, hopefully that will.
Okay, guys, I'll let you hear a little bit more of this, and then we're going to shift our focus to the NHL.
It is possible, and that if they set their mind to it, they can do it too.
David, congratulations today. On the 18th green, when you pulled the last putt, the action looked reserved, almost understated. What were you feeling at that moment? Because it was hard to tell.
最後のパット入った時どんな気持ちだった？やっぱりすごい静かな雰囲気だったけど、あとはどんな気持ちだった？もうなんて表現すればいいのか。
All right, guys, I'll let you hear a little bit more of this, and then, like I said, we're going to shift gears to hockey. Then we're going to do Major League Baseball, and then we're going to wrap it up with the NBA. Then we'll do the sports menu for this Monday evening. You're going to see the games that are going on in the NBA, the NHL, and Major League Baseball as well. We have games tonight across the majors, across the NHL, and across the NBA. So stick and stay right here. We're still doing the Sports Report, Monday edition. Sportscaster 89, chopping it up with you all today on the Sports Report on this Monday. You're still listening to Hideki Matsuyama winning the 2021 Masters yesterday by a stroke over Will Zalatoris. 10 under for the champion Matsuyama, 9 under for Zalatoris, the rookie with impressive showing yesterday. Just impressive. 9 under was one stroke off the champion Hideki Matsuyama.
Yourself out there, and how did you keep the nerves in check?
緊張してて、それがやっぱりプレッシャー感じてて、日本のためにプレーしてて、そしてどうやってその緊張感を抑えてた？
そうですね、今日は全然9時半ぐらいまで朝を寝る予定が思いのほか早く起きて、そこからいつもだったら寝れるんですけど、寝れなくて、練習とかウォーミングアップとかすごくいい状態でできたんですけど、やっぱり1番ホールのティーグラウンドに立った時にやっぱりなんていうんですかね、すごい最終組でトップでいるっていうことを考えたらすごいナーバスになってきて、それでもこの3日目終わってトップにいるのは自分だし、最後の、18ホールしっかりとやり遂げようと、いいプレーをして終わろうっていうことをしっかり考えながら頑張りました。
Once again, you guys, if you're just hopping on the Sports Report Express, I am Sportscaster 89. This is our daily Sports Report. Hop along the Sports Report train. We do this every day. I am Sportscaster 89 on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel. We cover the sports world daily. We cover NHL. We cover NBA. We cover all the sports around the sports landscape. So please like and subscribe to my channel. We're still doing the report today. We got a lot to cover. We're going to cover the NHL today. We're going to cover the NBA. We're also going to cover the Major League Baseball highlights from yesterday as well. We'll give you the sports menu, and then we'll wrap it up for the day, and then tell you all that tomorrow. We're going to do all the highlights from the NHL, from the NBA, and from Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Hideki, I guess this is a bit of an awkward question to ask you with Bob interpreting, but can you describe your relationship with Bob Turner and how important has he been on this journey for you to this day?
Still listening to a press conference from yesterday. Hideki Matsuyama, the 2021 Masters champion, the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters. He won by a shot over Will Zalatoris, the rookie. Very impressive showing. Will Zalatoris had 9 under. Hideki Matsuyama, champion, had 10 under par. So he won by a shot over Will Zalatoris. So congratulations once again to Hideki Matsuyama, becoming the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters. He made history yesterday. Tiger Woods tweeted, congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama. Well-deserved. Like I said, you guys, Hideki Matsuyama becoming the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters, winning by a shot over Will Zalatoris, the rookie, shooting 9 under par. Will Zalatoris, the champion, Hideki Matsuyama, shot 10 under par, winning the tournament by a shot over Will Zalatoris, the rookie. Very impressive showing by him, 9 under par. So, guys, once again, if you're just hopping on the Sports Report train on this Monday, I am Sportscaster89. I produce my own sports reports on a daily basis. I inform you all what's going on in the world of sports. I entertain you all what's going on, and I educate you all what's going on in the sports world today. We're covering the Masters, as you're hearing the press conference. We're going to cover the NHL today. We're going to cover the MLB. We're going to cover the NBA as well. And then we'll give you the sports report for what's going on in the MLB tonight, in the NBA, and also the NHL. And then tomorrow we do it all over again with the highlights from all 3 of those sports leagues, the NHL, the NBA, the MLB.
そうですね。何も、先週まで今年に入って1回もトップ10も入ってなかったですし、優勝争いもしてなかったので、期待はしてなかったんですけど、でも、水曜日の練習している最中に、ショットにすごいいいフィーリングが戻ってきて。
All right, guys, this is 31 minutes. I don't know if you want to hear the rest of this. Yeah, let's hear the rest of it. We want to hear the champion speak. He deserves it. He deserves the spotlight. He won the Masters tournament yesterday. Let's listen to the rest of this, and then we'll continue with our report. Like I said, you guys, we're covering the NHL today. We're covering the NBA, and we're covering Major League Baseball today as well. And then the sports menu will tell you what's going on this evening across the Major League Baseball landscape, across the National Hockey League, and across the NBA.
It's been a struggle recently. This year, no top 10s, haven't even contended. So I came to Augusta with
Bob Turner, as you see, is Matsuyama's interpreter. He's had a great relationship with Bob Turner as his interpreter. You're hearing Bob Turner right now interpreting Hideki Matsuyama, the Masters champion, for the first time Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters. Congrats to him. Well-deserved. Congratulations once again goes out to Hideki Matsuyama of Japan for winning the match for the first time, making history as the first Japanese-born player to ever win the Masters.
As far as the best shot, probably the best shot is the last tee shot at 18 today, hitting the fairway. I knew I had to do that.
Maybe just a couple more questions. Kara?
Hideki, if you end up being an inspiration to younger Japanese golfers now, are there athletes from your country who inspired you, maybe ones that had come to America, or, where did your inspiration come from?
プロスポーツのアスリート、その模範を見て、いつか、
ダルビッシュとか、ダルビッシュさんとか、前田健太さんとか、大谷とか。
Okay, guys, we're still live. Sportscaster 89, welcome to the Sports Report train on this Monday. Hope you all had a tremendous weekend. We're covering a lot today in the Sports Report. Major League Baseball, NHL, NBA, and we're doing the Masters first because that's what happened over the weekend at Augusta National. Hideki Matsuyama becomes the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters tournament. So congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama. You're still listening to the press conference that happened yesterday after Hideki Matsuyama won the tournament for the first time as a Japanese-born player, winning by a stroke over Will Zalatoris, the rookie, with an impressive showing. He shot 9 under par. Hideki Matsuyama, champion, shot 10 over par, so he won this one by a shot over Will Zalatoris, the rookie, like I said, with an impressive showing, shooting 9 under par. We did the highlights earlier on the package. We're doing the press conference right now, so I want you all to hear how Hideki Matsuyama won this thing yesterday and who inspired him to come to America as a Japanese-born PGA player. And you're hearing from his interpreter, Bob Turner.
そうですね。どうなるか僕には想像つかないけど、ね、このグリーンジャケットを日本に持って帰れるっていうこと自体がね、すごく嬉しいんで、まあ、行ってみてどういう反応か楽しみたいなと思ってます。
Doug, I can't imagine what it's going to be like. What a thrill and honor it will be for me to take the green jacket back to Japan. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, thank you, Hideki. For a record, could you please go through your scorecard and the clubs you hit into each hole, please? And Bob, maybe you can interpret each hole at a time.
You want the yardage too, or just the...
Yeah. Clubs, yardage, and kind of...
もしクラブとヤーデージを覚えたら1番か
1
ら。
番ホール、ティーショット3ウッド、セカンドショット、林の中から5アイアンで刻んで、45ヤードを60度のエッジで、
60度。
で、8メーター。
First hole was hit a 3-wood off the tee into the right trees. Second shot, laid up short of the green with a 5-iron. Just punched it out. Third shot was a...
now you're just hearing from Bob Turner as into how Hideki Matsuyama won this thing yesterday, the scorecard that he got yesterday, what shots he hit. You're hearing that here today on the Sports Report. This is what we do every day. We let you guys hear what's going on in and around the sports world. We let you hear the highlights, the sound of the action that you don't see on your television most times because you don't have time to watch sports. This is how we do it on a daily basis. I play the interview that you hear from the champions themselves. You want to hear how they did what they did yesterday, how they won it, how they were successful, who inspired them, all these things. So this is what we do on a Sports Report every day with yours truly, Sportscaster 89. So once again, congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama, becoming the first Japanese-born PGA player to ever win the Masters. Impressive. 10 under par. Very impressive indeed. He's inspired everybody from around the world and in his home country of Japan. He's inspired so many kids around the world and in the States as well. So congratulations once again goes out to Hideki Matsuyama. We're not done with the Sports Report. Stick and stay with yours truly, Sportscaster 89. We're going to do the NHL today. We're going to do the NBA and Major League Baseball as well. So stick and stay right here with the Sports Report. So stay right here. We are not done yet, everyone on YouTube. We are still doing the Monday Sports Report train, so hop aboard it. We're going to get on the sports train, the Sports Report Express. Hop along. We're going to dive into the NHL next. We're going to dive into the NBA today. We're going to dive into Major League Baseball as well. And then we will tell you what's going on this evening in the sports menu around Major League Baseball, around NHL, and around the NBA.
6番が183ヤード、8アイアンで、183。8アイアンで、右、手前、15フィート、50フィート、外してパー。
Number 6 had 183.
A few more minutes, and then we'll continue with the report today. Like I said, we're going to dive into the NHL next. We're going to dive into the NBA today. We're going to dive into Major League Baseball. We're going to do the sports menu today, give you all what's going on this evening in the National Hockey League, MLB, and the NBA as well. Let you guys know what teams you're going to be seeing this evening across the Major League Baseball landscape, across the National Hockey League landscape, and across the NBA landscape as well on this edition of the Sports Report with yours truly, Sportscaster 89. We are going to hop on the Express. We're going to tell you what is going on today around these three sports leagues and tell you all tomorrow. Come back for another edition of the Sports Report Express with yours truly, Sportscaster 89.
Over the green, chip back on.
2 feet.
Chipped to 2 feet and made that for birdie.
9番ドライバー、ティーショット。セカンドが100ヤード、56度で2フィート、2フィート。
Number 9 hit a driver from 100 yards, then hit a 56-degree wedge to 2 feet for birdie.
ナンバーティーショット3ウッド、セカンド175ヤード、7アイアンで手前20フィートぐらい。
10 hit a 3-wood with an IT shot, 175 yards left with hit a 7 iron to about 20 feet, 2 putted for par.
11ドライバーでセカンドが196ヤード、6アイアンで右からで、パターで2フィートにしてパ
ー。11 hit a driver, had 196 yards in, 6 iron to the right edge of the green, well, collar, and 2 putted from there.
12番157ヤード、9番円で奥バンカーから、ショートして15フィート外してボギー。
12 had 157 yards, hit a 9 iron to the back bunker, hit it out short, had 15 feet, and 2 putted from there for a bogey.
15番ティーショットドライバーで13番右ラフでセカンドは215ヤード5アイアン左、ラフ寄せて2フィート。
13, I hit a driver, had 215 yards in, hit a 5 iron left of the green, chipped up from there to 2 feet and made a birdie.
14番ティーショットドライバーでセカンド127ヤード、ギャップウェッジで右15フィート外してパー。
14 hit a driver, 127 yards, hit a gap wedge, 15 feet right of the pin, 2 putted for par.
ティーショットドライバーで、セカンド227、4アイアンで奥のウォーターハザードに入って、40ヤードぐらいを60度でショートしてパターで寄せてボギー。
15 hit a driver, had 227 yards in, 4 iron over the green into the water, had 40 yards back to the pin, 60-degree wedge just short of the green, 2 putted from there for bogey.
16番183ヤード。
You guys are still listening to the Masters champion from Japan, Hideki Matsuyama, becoming the first Japanese-born player to win the Masters yesterday. He won it yesterday by 1 shot over Will Zalatoris, the rookie, who was impressive, shooting 9 under par. Hideki Matsuyama, the champion, shot 10 under par to win the tournament yesterday. So once again, congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama becoming the first Japanese-born player to win the Masters tournament.
17 hit a driver, 140 yards in, hit a pitching wedge to 20 feet, two putted for par.
最後ドライバーでピンまで140。
You're just listening now to how Matsuyama got it done yesterday with his interpreter, Bob Turner.
18 hit a driver, hit it 140 yards in, hit a pitching wedge into the right bunker, blasted out to 5 feet, and two putted from there to be the Masters champion.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations once again today.
Congratulations once again to Hideki Matsuyama, the Masters champion for 2021. That's it for the press conference, guys. Now we're going to continue on with our report today, and we're going to go to the NHL. So like I said, you guys, congratulations to Hideki Matsuyama becoming the first Japanese-born player to win the Masters tournament. And now let's go to the NHL. There were a lot of games yesterday. All right, you guys, let us start with last night's game between the Rangers and the Islanders from Nassau Memorial Veterans Coliseum in Uniondale last night. Let us go to last night's game as the Islanders win this one in overtime by a goal. Islanders 3, Rangers 2. Let us watch the highlights from last night's action from Nassau Memorial Uniondale Coliseum in Uniondale. Here we go.
Friends, rivals, teammates, and now they stand 180 feet away from each other on opposite ends of the ice here at Nassau Coliseum for their first meeting as part of this storied rivalry. A lot of curiosity as to what Barry Schwartz would do with his lines here tonight as Kyle Palmieri tracks down a loose puck, takes a shot, rebound was off the stick of Wallstrom. He couldn't get it back on net. And then a pass came to Pajot, and Shesterkin had to make a tough save. On their one power play, the Islanders had the
Like I said, the Islanders win this one by a goal in overtime. Islanders 3, Rangers 2.
Volkswagen dealers. Bailey handles on the half wall. Bailey out high for Lane. Back to Bailey. Closing in with a shot. Nelson and Timmer with it. He scores! Kyle Palmieri is first as an Islander.
Kyle Palmieri with the first goal for the Islanders. They led this one 1-0.
Kyle Palmieri in the bumper area. Bailey through patience back to Coletti. There's Nelson.
They got Kyle Palmieri from the New Jersey Devils, as you heard from the announcer Brandon Burke. Butch Goring, this was MSG on the Islanders side. You also had on MSG 2 on the Rangers side. Sorokin made some huge saves for the Islanders last night, keeping them in this game, getting the overtime victory last night. The Islanders did by a final score of Islanders 3, Rangers 2. So the Islanders took an early 2-0 lead in this game, but then the Rangers came back and tied it with two of their own. And it came down to the overtime where the Islanders got the win by a goal. Final score, Islanders 3, Rangers 2.
Beautiful execution of the Islanders as they went north-south in a hurry. Jordan Eberle didn't make any mistakes.
So Pagano got a goal. Palmieri got a goal last night for the Owls. They win over the Rangers by a goal in overtime. Islanders 3, Rangers 2. Sorokin made some good saves for the Owls last night. Sorokin made some great saves for the Owls last night. The goal was by Lafreniere. As you see, Filipino, Lafreniere, they're both playing very well for the Rangers. And the goal was scored by Lafreniere. So at that point, it was a 1-goal lead for the Islanders. The Rangers came back, like I said, they scored 2 of their own. It came down to overtime. Brendan Smith with the equalizer. Game was tied at 2. Like I said, this one went to overtime, and the Islanders get the win in overtime over their rivals, the Rangers. Final score, Islanders 3, Rangers 2. This is the third period where it got so exciting back and forth. Here we go. Sorokin made some huge saves, like I said, for the Islanders last night to keep the Islanders in this one. This one went to overtime, as you heard Brandon Burke say for the Islanders play-by-play man. Here we go.
Here's Nick Leddy. Here's Barzell with speed, driving wide on Strome. Zajac on mark, and Shesterkin got it and carries it all the way off to the corner and gets the whistle. Face off one by Strome.
So here's the overtime winner by the Islanders right in this possession right here. Ryan Pollock gets the game winner for the Islanders. They win this one by a goal. Final score, Islanders 3, Rangers 2. What a game this turned out to be last night in hockey. I watched this one last night, guys. Like I said, the Islanders led this 1-0. The Rangers came back and tied it. The Islanders get the game winner in overtime. The final score, Islanders won this one by a goal, 3-2. Ryan Pollock gets his first goal and gets the victory for the Islanders. This one, final score, Islanders 3, Rangers 2.
Stand 180 feet away from each other on opposite ends of the ice here at Nassau Coliseum for their first meeting as part of this storied rivalry. A lot of curiosity as to what Barry Trotz would do with his lines here tonight as Kyle Palmieri tracks down a loose puck, takes a shot. Rebound was off the stick of Wahlstrom. He couldn't get it back on net. And then the pass came to Pajot, and Shesterkin had to make a tough save.
Palmieri goes with good speed. Gets that shot. Look at the big rebound there. Wahlstrom just couldn't handle it. Pajot couldn't find it. The Islanders go to work down low. Pajot with it.
On their one power play, the Islanders had the other night. It's Wahlstrom's heavy shot off of Shesterkin and then wide coming back Wahlstrom's way again. This Islanders power play brought to you by your Tri-State Volkswagen dealers. Bailey handles on the half wall. Bailey out high for Lenny. Back to Bailey. Closing in with a shot. Nelson and Tinko with the he scores! Kyle Palmieri is first as an Islander.
You guys are watching extended highlights of this match between these two New York rivals, between the Rangers and the Islanders last night. The Islanders won this one in overtime by a final score of 3-2 over the New York Rangers. This game went back and forth last night. Like I said, the Islanders took an early 2-0 lead. Then the Rangers got 2 of their own towards the second and third periods. They tied it. They went to overtime. And Nick Pollock got the game-winning goal for the Islanders. Islanders won this one by a goal, 3-2 over the Rangers.
Good hard work in the corner by Pajot. Gets the puck back and Letty really tees off in this one. Good screen in front. Palmieri creates that opportunity. So Kyle Palmieri off to a real good start. Scores a goal out in front, taking the one little beating.
Caught by Fox, going back across for Panarin, who brings it in with 50 seconds left on the kill. They got it in front for Zibanejad, and Sorokin comes up with a big stop on the kill.
Zibanejad recognizing what's going on. So, again, nobody picking up Zibanejad. In pretty tight to make much happen up there. Of course, Sorokin able to stop
Sorokin made some huge saves last night for the Isles. They win this one in overtime on Nick Pollock's game-winning goal for the Isles. Isles win this one by a goal. Final score 3-2 in favor of the Isles over the Rangers from Nassau Veteran Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale last night. Igor Shesterskirkin made some great saves for the Rangers to keep them in this one as well. Like I said, this one went to overtime. The Rangers came back and tied it, but the Islanders get the game winner by Nip Pollock, his first goal. As an Islander, the Islanders get the win by a final score of 3-2 over the Rangers. Igor Shesterskirkin made some great saves for the Rangers last night. Sorokin made some huge saves for the Isles as well. We'll get to the other games as well on this Monday edition of the Sports Report Express with Sportscaster 89 honing it down with you all today on YouTube. Like I said, this is the Sports Report Express today. We're doing hockey right now. We did the Masters. Now we're doing hockey. We're going to do the NBA as well today. We're also going to do the Major League Baseball highlights and tell you all what's going on this evening across the NHL, across the NBA, and across Major League Baseball as well. This is the second period where everything came to fruition back and forth. All right, guys, I guess that is it for the highlight. All right, guys, let's go to the other games that happened yesterday across the National Hockey League. Here we go. Let's start with last night. Like I said, Rangers lose this one by a goal to the Islanders 3-2. The Coyotes lose in a shutout to the Golden Knights 1-0. The Avalanche defeat the Ducks by 3 goals 4-1. The Sabres defeat the Flyers 5-3. The Devils lose at home to the Penguins by a final score of 5-2. The Capitals blow out the Bruins by a final score of 8-1. The Predators defeat the Stars in overtime from Nashville. Final score Predators by a goal in a shootout 3-2. Once again, let's repeat the scores for you all from yesterday's action in hockey. The Islanders defeat the Rangers by a goal in overtime on an overtime goal by the Islanders. They win this one by a goal. Islanders 3, Rangers 2. Golden Knights defeat the Coyotes in a shutout 1-0 from Vegas. The Colorado Avalanche defeat the Ducks from Honda Center in Anaheim last night by 3 goals 4-1 in favor of the Avs. The Sabres defeat the Flyers from Wells Fargo Center in Philly. Final score Sabres by 2 goals 5-3. The Penguins defeat the Devils by 3 goals at Newark Prudential Center 5-2 in favor of Pittsburgh. The Capitals destroy the Bruins by 7 goals. Final score Capitals 8, Bruins 1. And last but not least, the Predators at home from Bristol Arena in Nashville defeats Dallas in a shootout. Final score Predators 3, Stars 2. And we'll get to tonight's action from across the National Hockey League landscape for you guys. Let us start with the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Ottawa Senators from Ottawa. The Toronto Maple Leafs take on the Montreal Canadiens at 7. The Blackhawks will take on the Columbus Blue Jackets from Nationwide Arena in Columbus at 7. The Detroit Red Wings will take on the Carolina Hurricanes from PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina at 7. The Blues will take on the Wild from XL Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Coyotes will take on Colorado from Ball Arena in Denver. The Golden Knights will take on the Los Angeles Kings from downtown Los Angeles at the Staples Center at 10 o'clock tonight. And finally, the Ducks will take on the San Jose Sharks from San Jose. Once again, let's run down the games for you all this evening across the National Hockey League. The Maple Leafs take on the Canadiens from Montreal at 7. The Winnipeg Jets will take on the Ottawa Senators at 7. The Chicago Blackhawks will take on the Columbus Blue Jackets from Nationwide Arena in Columbus at 7. The Detroit Red Wings will take on the Carolina Hurricanes from PNC Arena in Raleigh at 7. The St. Louis Blues will take on the Minnesota Wild from XL Center in St. Paul at 8 o'clock tonight. At 9, it's the Coyotes of Arizona taking on the Colorado Avalanche from Ball Arena in Denver. From downtown Los Angeles at the Staples Center, it's the Kings hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. And to wrap up the night in the National Hockey League, it'll be the San Jose Sharks at home taking on the Anaheim Ducks from San Jose. And now, let us shift our gears to Major League Baseball. We have a lot of games that happened yesterday around the majors. So with that said, let's get started around the majors. Let's take a look at the scoreboard from yesterday before we get into today's action around the majors. The Yankees defeat the Rays in extras by a final score of 8-4. Aroldis Chapman gets the win for the Yankees. Kyle McHugh gets a loss for the Rays. Yankees win 8-4, salvaging a sweep of the Rays. So let us roll the highlights from Tropicana Field as the Yankees took down the Rays by 4 runs in extras. Final score, Yankees 8, Rays 4.
Tampa Bay Rays case, it is right-hander Brent Honeywell Jr. Major League debut. He hasn't pitched in a few years. The reason why, he has had 4 surgeries on his right elbow. 2 up, 2 down. And Aaron Hicks will be the hitter. Swinging a ground ball again, right into the shift to Yandy Diaz. Nice nifty 1-2-3. Top of the first for Brent Honeywell Jr. And finally, he can now say officially he is a big league pitcher. Meadows, a left-hand hitter, is 8 for 30. That was a fastball that ran up and in and got him in the shoulder.
This game went back and forth yesterday afternoon between the Yankees and the Rays. Yankees get this one in extras. Final score, Yankees 8, Rays 4.
Joey Wendell got hit yesterday in the 5th inning, and the Rays have not inched back at all. So we'll keep an eye as we move along.
So with a runner at first, 2 outs, here's Mike. Mike hitting 125 with a homer, 2 runs batted in. Drive one, deep left field. Gardner just turns around and rushes this one, land in the blue seats.
And this is how the Rays, over the last couple of seasons, have answered the Yankees. Just go out and beat them on the field.
So the Yankees get a base run, and here is Urshela.
Gio Urshela, and the game is tied at 2. 4:53.
Really?
Yeah, that's a blast.
404 to dead central, and it ended up top of that. And here's Arozarena, who homered yesterday.
And the Arozarena hooks a high fly ball into right, but very good. It's going to go over the wall, and that baby is gone. Arozarena with an opposite field home run, and the Rays retake the lead.
Yankees got 4 runs in the top of the 10th to win this one, to get a game in this 3-game series against the Rays. But the Rays win the series 2-1. The Yankees will now shift their focus to the Toronto Blue Jays this evening in the first of the 3-game series from TD Park in Dunedin. So the Yankees will play the Blue Jays for 3 starting tonight. We will document these games in a matter of moments. We're doing the highlights from yesterday. This is the Yankees-Rays matchup that happened yesterday afternoon. The Yankees win this one by a final score of 8-4 in 10.
Just might have run the Yankees out of the inning. He got stuck in no man's land. Zanino was able to pick it out of the air and throws it to Kevin Padlet, who runs down Gardner and tack him out 2 balls.
Here we go to top of the 10. This is where the Yankees got 4 runs in the 10th. So Bronx Bombers got 4 runs in the 10th to win over the Rays. Final score, Yankees 8, Tampa Bay 4. Rougned Odor got a huge hit for the Yankees, his first hit as a Yankee. So the Yankees got this one by a final score of 8-4 over the Rays yesterday afternoon. That's the runs the Yankees needed yesterday afternoon. They win this one by a final score of 8-4 over Tampa Bay. The Rays won the series 2-1. In this early season series between these two squads, they'll face each other again 18 more times. Bronx Bombers win this one by 4 runs. Final score, Yankees 8, Tampa Bay 4. And now we head to Baltimore as the Red Sox took on the Baltimore Orioles yesterday afternoon in the finale of their 3-game series. The Boston Red Sox get the victory over Baltimore. Final score, Red Sox 14, Baltimore 9. The Red Sox won this one by 5 runs over the Baltimore Orioles, 14-9. Lopez suffers the defeat for Baltimore, and Pivetta gets the win for Boston. Let us roll the highlights from Camden Yards as the Red Sox get the 5-run win over Baltimore yesterday, 14-9. Here we go, the game highlights from Camden Yards. Red Sox win this one by 5 runs, 14-9 over Baltimore.
On first. That's it hard. Snagged by Devers. Got him. Rafael Devers, who is putting on a display, gets a double play here as he was able to grab that airborne and then fire onto first base for the twin killing.
Oh, beautiful thing. Full extension there. Get it over across the diamond.
Here's Verdugo, hit by a pitch in the first. With J.D. Martinez on deck. High fly ball, twisting deep into left, short on the run. Forget it. It's gone. That's a 3-run homer for Alex Verdugo. But that's some payback after Lopez drilled him on the calf. And he crunches that one. His first home run of the season.
That ball just jumped off his bat. Opposite field. Pop. 3-run Johnson. How about that? Number 1 on the year for Verdugo, and he stung it.
Red Sox on top, 3-0. Drive down the right field line. That one hit him in the corner, and that ball's out of here. And the Red Sox go back-to-back as JD stays red hot. The Red Sox lead at 4-0. His third home run.
Well, that is vintage J.D. Martinez opposite Johnson's here. How about this? This gets out of here quick and in a hurry. Easy opposite way. Back-to-back opposites.
So first and third, nobody out. That stung at a base hit. And another RBI for J.D. Martinez, was 14 of them already.
I mean, he's not going to miss that. I mean, it's fastball right there. He stinks it. I don't know how many times he's got first pitch fastball this year, and he's been all over it. About time.
High coming out. I've talked to a number of lefty hitters in particular who, I mean, everybody loves to hit this ballpark, but left-handed hitters who can hit it out really love it here. Oh, there's a high fly ball into right center field, and that was pretty much on cue. That ball is gone. Another home run for Rafael Devers.
That a high split finger? I think it might have been something off speed. He hit a changeup out last night. I think that's what it was, a hanging splitter.
Boy, he has come alive. 3 home runs now for Rafael. You get J.D. Martinez swinging a bat like this, and now Rafael Devers, who has homered in 3 straight games. And it won't be the last of the 9-run games for the Red Sox.
Fly ball, well hit, right field deep. Santander, and there's another one. Into the stands for J.D. Martinez. His second home run today and his fourth of the season.
I mean, this is getting ridiculous. And a nice little pass at the ball the other way. Nice contact. The ball gets out of here. I mean, this ballpark can't hold this guy. I tell you, fourth home run on the season, extra base hits galore. How about this?
Another terrific day out of J.D. Martinez. 3 for 4. Pair of home runs. He's driven in 3. Another drive. Out to center. Back it goes. That's a home run.
J.D. Martinez had 3 home runs for the Red Sox yesterday. The Red Sox defeat the Orioles by 5 runs, 14-9. What a game. What an impressive showing yesterday by J.D. Martinez of the Red Sox. 3 home runs in a game over the Orioles yesterday. Red Sox won this one by 5 runs. Final score, Red Sox 14, Orioles 9. Red Sox just mashed home runs yesterday against Baltimore.
That's a 2-run shot. Second home run today for Rafael Devers.
Devers got in on the fun yesterday for Boston. But J.D. Martinez had 3 home runs for the Red Sox yesterday as they defeated the Orioles by a final score of 14-9.
4 balls in this series, 4 home runs, no cheapies in any of them.
And this is the bottom of the 9th.
Let's get out of here.
There you go. From a changeup, and we're getting out of here. Red Sox with a 6-game winning streak. They sweep the
Red Sox have won 6 in a row. They're a hot squad right now. They won this one yesterday over Baltimore. Final score, Red Sox 14, Boston. Red Sox 14, Orioles 9. Now let's head to PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you had the Pirates taking on the Chicago Cubs. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the series victory over Chicago, winning this one by a final score of 7-1. Brubauer got the win for Pittsburgh. Williams takes the defeat for Chicago. Let us roll the highlights from PNC Park as the Buccos took down the Cubbies by 6 runs. Final score, Pirates 7, Cubs 1.
JT Brubaker, moments ago, taking the field here at PNC Park. I think his second start. And strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. Line to right, and that'll fall for a hit. So Contreras goes the other way. A 1-out single. And forward to the Cubs. Right, hitting .259 with 2 home runs. Look at that. Bottom of the first, and Trevor
Brubaker got the win for Pittsburgh, and Williams took the defeat for the Cubs. Pirates win this one by 6 runs. Final score, Pirates 7, Cubs 1.
Baez 4 for 7 in this series, including a game-winning home run on Thursday. Baez rushes out to center. See ya. To the batter's eye in center field, and Baez on a pitch upstairs smokes it. His 3rd of the year.
The only mistake that Brubaker made on the afternoon for the Buccos as they defeat the Cubbies by a final score of 7-1.
Dustin Fowler towards left center field. That'll get down. That'll bring Polanco home to tie it. Stallings heads to 3rd. Fowler to 2nd. Out at second base. The Bucs will challenge.
They're very close play at second base. It's the heel of that front foot. Very, very close. It's hard to tell if the right toe got to the base before the tag was made on the right heel.
That didn't take long. He is safe. The Pirates challenge, and all is overturned. Second and third infield in. Brubaker, who singled, loaded that. Line over. And a fair ball for Brubaker.
Even the pitcher got in on the action yesterday for the Buccos. Got a huge hit his first hit of the season. Brubaker drives in a run. Pirates extended their lead. They just had all the momentum yesterday in this one.
Contreras gets hit by that pitch. Now Rizzo up there with 2 men on. To the right side, Grant to get one there. Back to first, and they called away. It bangs off the front of the Cubs dugout. In to score his hat. Rizzo to second, and he'll make it. He's 6. Great job by Brubaker. They're going to challenge the slide by Contreras. They might have a beef. He's outside. Can he reach? Oh, man, there's no way that's legal. Out. Double play. The Pirates are out of the inning. How are we going to get JCB here? How do you get him out? Little tapper over the mound, and look at this. Look at this. Out in second, but Brubaker will pick up an RBI. Let's trail 4-1. Chris Bryant first up against JT Brubaker and gets hit in the left elbow. Now the home plate umpire, Greg Gibson, is calling the other umpires in. Not sure what this is all about. Somebody's been tossed out of the game. Gibson has just thrown somebody out of the game. I think that they were bringing everybody together and they were going to warn both sides. They have coach who was Captain Mike Borzello, associate pitching, catching, and strategy coach. Baez now hit a home run to the second. Strikes out Baez with a curveball. 2 out, nobody out. Walker strike out for Colin today. Line to left center field for Colin Moran. Another hit, another ribby. How about these Bucks today? Leading at 5-1. And we will skip over Defoe back. And Defoe with a pinch hit drive to right field. Defoe! D-I-F-O! Clears the deck with a cannonball. First Pirate homer for Wilmer Defoe. And gives the Buccos what seems to be now a commanding 7-1 lead. Oh, that got to a slide. Thought he got a fastball. Slider just stayed up. Smart Defoe. It's all of it. 7-1. Pirates here in the ninth. 2 outs. Base is empty. And there's a ground ball. The second pitcher on the first base. Charlie Roger. The Pirates defeat the Chicago Cubs.
Cubs lose this one in dominant fashion to the Pirates by 6 runs. Pirates 7, Cubs 1. Next, we head to Progressive Field in Cleveland as you had an AL Central battle between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians get this win by 3 runs by a final score of 5-2. So, Close gets the save for Cleveland. Jose Urania gets the loss for Detroit. The victory goes to Allen for the Indians. Let's roll the highlights from Progressive Field in Cleveland as the Indians defeat their AL Central rival, the Detroit Tigers, by a final score of 5-2. All right, guys, let's just roll through the rest of these scores because I know you guys are itching to eat lunch soon, and it's almost lunchtime for me too. So let's just roll down the rest of the scoreboard. The Indians defeat the Tigers 5-2. The White Sox lose at home in extras to the Royals 4-3. The Mariners defeat the Twins by 2 runs at Target Field in Minneapolis. Final score: Mariners 8. Twins 6. The Brewers defeat the Cardinals from Busch Stadium 9-3. They win by 6 runs. Anderson gets the win for Milwaukee. Ponce de Leon suffers a defeat for St. Louis. The Padres shut out the Rangers in Globe Life Field in Arlington by a final score of 2-0. The Rockies get shut out by the Giants 4-0. The D-backs shut out the Reds 7-0. The Dodgers shut out the Nationals 3-0. The Braves lose by a run to the Phillies 7-6 in a controversial play. So we'll run down the scores for you all one more time. The Yankees defeat the Rays in extras 8-4. The Red Sox defeat the Orioles 14-9. The Pirates defeat the Cubs 7-1. The Indians defeat the Tigers 5-2. The White Sox lose a heartbreaker at home in extras by a run 4-3. The Mariners defeat the Twins by 2 runs 8-6. The Brewers defeat the Cardinals 9-3. The Padres shut out the Rangers 2-0. The Giants shut out the Rockies 4-0. The D-backs shut out the Reds 7-0. The Dodgers shut out the Nationals 3-0. And the Phillies defeat the Braves last night on Sunday Night Baseball by a final score of Phillies 7, Braves 6. Now, let's get you set for today's action around Major League Baseball. This afternoon at 2:10 Eastern Time, it'll be the Red Sox against the Twins. Perez will be on the mound for Boston. He'll be opposed by J.A. Happ of the Minnesota Twins. Twins-Red Sox at 2:10 this afternoon. At 6:35 this evening from PNC Park in Pittsburgh, it'll be San Diego, the Padres taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Trevor Cahill against Yu Darvish. The Orioles take on the Mariners from Camden Yards in Baltimore. It'll be Sheffield for Seattle against Kramer for Baltimore. The Mets will take on the Phillies tonight from Citi Field at 7:10. Anderson will be opposed by Drew Peterson of the Mets. The Rays will begin a 4-game series against the Texas Rangers tonight at 7:10 from Tropicana Field. It'll be Griffin Dunning for the Rangers against Tyler Glasnow and the Rays. 7:10 first pitch from Tropicana Field. It'll be the Rangers taking on the Rays. The Marlins will take on the Braves at Truist Park tonight from Atlanta at 7:20. Jose Alcantara takes on Gabriel Inoue for the Braves. 7:20 Eastern Time, Marlins and Braves will start a series from Atlanta from Truist Park. Sandy Alcantara against Gabriel Inoue for the Braves. The Cubs will take on the Brewers to start a huge series there in the National League. It'll be Azalea for Chicago against Peralta for Milwaukee. The Nationals will take on the Cardinals from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It'll be Fetty for Washington against John Gant for the St. Louis Cardinals. The Angels will take on the Royals from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City at 8:10 tonight. It'll be Singer for Kansas City against Alex Cobb and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim as they take on the Kansas City Royals from Kauffman Stadium tonight at 8:10 Eastern Time. From Guarantee Rate Field in Chicago, it'll be the White Sox and the Indians going at it. It'll be McKenzie for the Indians, taking on Rondon for the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers will take on the Astros from Minute Maid Park in Houston. It will be Casey Mize for the Tigers against Zach Greinke of the Astros. The A's will take on the D-backs from Chase Field in Arizona at 9:40 this evening. It'll be Bassett for Oakland against Madison Bumgarner for Arizona. And to wrap up the night in Major League Baseball, it'll be the Reds and Giants from Oracle Park in San Francisco. It'll be Wade Miley against Sanchez for the Giants. Once again, we'll run down these games for you all one more time. Starting this afternoon at 2:10 Eastern Time, it'll be the Twins and the Red Sox from Target Field in Minneapolis. It'll be Perez against J.A. Happ. The Pirates will take on the Padres at home from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It'll be Yu Darvish for San Diego against Trevor Cahill and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Mariners take on the Orioles from Camden Yards at 7:05. It'll be Sheffield against Kramer for Seattle and Baltimore, respectively. The Phillies will take on the Mets from Citi Field in New York and Flushing. It'll be Anderson against Peterson. First pitch is slated for 7:10 tonight. In Tropicana Field, it'll be the first of a 4-game series between the Rays and the Rangers. Griffin Dunning for Texas will be opposed by Tyler Glasnow and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Marlins will take on the Braves from Truist Park in Atlanta. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins will be opposed by Gabriel Inoue for the Braves at 7:20 Eastern Time. The Cubs take on the Brewers from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Azalea for Chicago will be opposed by Peralta of Milwaukee. So it'll be the Brewers-Cubs at 7:40 tonight from Miller Park in Milwaukee. The Nationals will take on the Cardinals from St. Louis at 7:45. It'll be Fetty versus John Gant. Anaheim takes on Kansas City from Kauffman Stadium at 8:10 Eastern Time. It'll be Alex Cobb for Anaheim against Singer for Kansas City. 8:10 first pitch from Kansas City. It's the Royals and Angels. Also at 8:10 tonight, it'll be the White Sox and Indians. McKenzie against Rondon at Guarantee Rate Field in Chicago. It's the White Sox and Indians in the first of a 3-game series starting tonight from Chicago. Then you have the Tigers and Astros from Minute Maid Park in Houston at 8:10. Zach Greinke against Casey Mize for Detroit. The A's will take on the Diamondbacks from Arizona at 9:40. It'll be Bassett versus Mass and Bumgarner. And to wrap up the night in Major League Baseball, it'll be the Reds taking on the Giants at 9:45. Wade Miley for the Reds. He will be opposed by Sanchez of the San Francisco Giants. Also, the Yankees will take on the Toronto Blue Jays from TD Park in Dunedin. It'll be Robbie Ray for the Blue Jays against Garrett Cole of the Yankees. First pitch is slated for 7:07 tonight. Yankees and Blue Jays to start a huge series there. The Blue Jays are at home. They have Robbie Ray going up against Garrett Cole for the Yankees. So that's your pitching matchups tonight across the Major League Baseball landscape on the Sports Report Express. And now, before we wrap it up today, let's go to the NBA. All right, you guys, let's start in the association with these games. We'll just do the scores for you all from last night. I know you guys are still getting ready to have your lunch this afternoon. We're almost done. We're just going to get through the NBA, and then we're going to do the schedule of games going on across the NBA, and then that'll be it for this Sports Report Express on this Monday. We're going to do the Sports Report Express again tomorrow, so come on back tomorrow for that. So, with that said, you guys, let's go to the games that happened yesterday in the NBA, and then we'll give you the sports menu for the NBA tonight, the games you'll see. Here we go. Let's get started from last night's action in the NBA. Okay, guys, let's start with the Knicks beating the Raptors by 6, 102-96. The Hawks defeat the Hornets by 4, 105-101. The Celtics went on a 31-3 run in the third and fourth quarter to blow out the Nuggets by 18. Final score 105-87. The Pelicans defeat the Cavs by 7, 116-109. The Bucks defeat the Magic in a blowout, 124-87. The Spurs get a 2-point win in Dallas on a DeMar DeRozan game-winning jumper at the end with just seconds remaining to propel the Spurs to a 2-point victory in Dallas, 119-117. The Grizzlies lose by 7 to the Pacers at home, 132-125. The Timberwolves defeat the Bulls by 4, 121-117. The Clippers defeat the Detroit Pistons by 7 from downtown Los Angeles at the Staples Center, 131-124. The Heat defeat the Blazers by a final count of 107-98. Once again, let's run down the scores for you all one more time. The Knicks defeat the Raptors by 6, 102-96. The Hawks defeat the Hornets by 4, 105-101. The Celtics go on a 31-3 run in the third and fourth quarter to blow out the Nuggets 105-87. The Pelicans defeat the Cavs by 7, 116-109. The Bucks defeat the Magic in a blowout, 124-87. The Spurs get a game-winning jumper by DeMar DeRozan with seconds remaining in the fourth quarter to propel the Spurs to a 2-point win. Final score, Spurs 119, Mavs 117. Pacers defeat the Grizzlies in Memphis by 7, 132-125. The Timberwolves defeat the Bulls by 4, 121-117. The Clippers defeat the Pistons at home by 7 in downtown Los Angeles last night, 131-124. And the Heat defeat the Blazers at Portland last night. Final score, Blazers lose this one 107-98 in favor of Miami. Now, let us get ready for the night's action across the NBA. And starting tonight, you have the defending NBA champion Lakers taking on the Knicks at 7:30 from Madison Square Garden in New York. The Sixers will take on the Mavericks in an NBA Monday doubleheader at 8:30 Eastern Time. The Spurs will take on the Magic at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It'll be the Spurs Magic at 8 o'clock tonight. And then the Nets will take on the Timberwolves at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The Nets will take on the Timberwolves from Minneapolis at 8 o'clock. The Grizzlies will entertain the Bulls at home at 9. The Pelicans will entertain the Kings at home at 9. The Jazz will entertain the Wizards at 9 at home. The Warriors will entertain the Nuggets at home on ESPN. It's a doubleheader tonight on ESPN. First, you have the Sixers Mavs, followed by the Nuggets and the Warriors at 10 on ESPN. And then to wrap up the night in the NBA, it'll be the Suns at home entertaining the Houston Rockets. Once again, let's run down the schedule of these games that you're going to see tonight in the NBA. We'll start with the Lakers on the road at Madison Square Garden to take on the Knicks at 7:30. The Sixers take on the Mavs at 8:30 tonight on ESPN. It's an NBA Monday double dip. The Lakers will, once again, let's go through this one more time slowly and not go too fast here. The Lakers play the Knicks at 7:30 from Madison Square Garden. The Sixers will take on the Mavericks at 8:30. The Spurs will take on the Magic at 8 o'clock. The Nets will take on the Timberwolves from Minneapolis at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The Bulls will take on the Grizzlies from Memphis at 9 o'clock. The Kings will take on the Pelicans from New Orleans. The Wizards will take on the Jazz from Salt Lake City, Utah. The Nuggets will play the Warriors from Chase Center in San Francisco. And finally, the Rockets take on the Suns from Phoenix at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. One more time, you guys, let's run down the games you'll see in the NBA this evening. The Lakers will entertain the Knicks from Madison Square Garden in New York at 7:30. The Sixers will entertain the Mavericks from Dallas at 8:30 on ESPN. It's an NBA Monday doubleheader, followed by the Warriors at home taking on the Denver Nuggets at Chase Center in San Francisco. The Spurs will take on the Magic from Orlando at 8. The Nets will take on the Timberwolves from Minneapolis at 8 o'clock. The Bulls will take on the Grizzlies in Memphis at 9. The Kings will take on the Pelicans at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The Wizards will take on the Jazz at 9 o'clock from Salt Lake City, Utah. The Nuggets will take on the Warriors from Chase Center in San Francisco at 10. And finally, the Rockets will take on the Suns from Arizona at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. That is a wrap for your Sports Report Express on this Monday. Thank you all for tuning into the Sports Report Express. I am Sportscaster 89.